a main talking point, and it is here, right here. It says attack on Northerners in the South must stop. NEF, that's the Northern Elders Forum.
Yes.
Okay.
There are plenty groups where this one, Northern Elders Forum, you can't miss it there. It's the one that has Akim Ahmed as a spokesman and perhaps the only face of the group. Professor Ango Abdullah used to be a member of the group, but it's quiet these days. Maybe I don't know what's happening to the old man, but Akim Ahmed is Dr. Akim Ahmed is the face of Northern Elders Forum, and they react to everything that happens in this country. They have a position, and this issue of the ban, the Asaba Declaration ban on grazing aspect, has really caused a lot of reactions across the country. Everybody is reacting as they deem fit. The Attorney General was the first to react and with his comments about spare part dealing and the cattle business. The presidency, also through Malam Garba Shehu, reacted and said that this is questionable, the legality of this is questionable, and he thinks it's unconstitutional, and that the governors are playing to the gallery, they are politicking with the lives of the people. Reactions have continued. Samuel Otom, the governor of Benue, said yesterday that he doesn't have grazing reserves that they want to revitalize or restart. That's nothing like that, because part of the government's plan, is that to revitalize the grazing reserves, in a bid to at least end the open grazing and start ranching. That's what the government is planning. But Mr. Otom is saying, not in my state, not in Benue. We have a law, that has banned open grazing. Open grazing will stay banned, and we will not cede 1 inch of land for any grazing reserves in Benue State. In Delta State, Governor Kowa has reacted also to the statement by the presidency and said that if you think we're playing politics, it's your call. Now we have said that we will ban open grazing in this state, and we're moving towards that. Rotimi Akeredolu has the harshest words. The governor of Ondo State, who, of course, is almost a dramatic person now in this business now, because he was the pro tem chairman of Southern Governors when he met in Asaba. He went for Garba Shehu. He said, I do not believe the president authored this statement. Malam Garba Shehu, one day you tell us the people that is asking you to write this kind of statement. He did not believe that the presidency authored that statement. He called it to question. He said that Garba Shehu is working for some people. I mean, it was a tough statement by Governor Akeredolu. I think Akeredolu is driving at specific points. He's talking like an insider, a man who knows how this thing works, And he has labeled the presidential spokesman Malam Garba Shehu a man Friday, who perhaps have other interests and other motives. That's how Governor Akeredolu went. And senior lawyers in this country, plenty of them, have added their voice to this debate on the open grazing thing, especially the position, the Malam Garba Shehu position on behalf of the presidency. They do not believe that the president should have come out like that, on the matter where it is clear that you cannot support the comments of the Attorney General when he compared farming to spare part business, in grazing to spare part business. That it's clear that when they say freedom of movement, nobody is saying it's freedom of movement of the human being, of the Nigerian, not of his cows. And that we all know in this country that the land, the right to land, as enshrined in the land use decree, is on the governors of states, not on the federal government. So the governors will decide what to do with their lands and who to give their lands to. If they want to sell lands to you for ranching, so be it. Yesterday on our politics show, Dr. Tunji Abayomi, another constitutional lawyer who is an expert in constitutional matters, defined it. But for him, he said that we must begin to hear, to not listen to what they say President Buhari said, but see what he's doing. Now, if President Buhari indeed is against open grazing, how come he said he wants to start ranching in the country and revive the grazing routes? We must listen more to what the president, we must watch more what the president is doing than what they say he's saying. So those are different positions, especially from the southern part, you can see. But if you go to the north, the positions are clearly different. They anti what the south is saying. The coalition for northern groups is telling governors of the north to prepare to receive their people back. They are saying all the headers of the north go back home. That in the end, it's not most of the headers is not the headers in the south is not even up to 10% of the headers in the country. So governors prepare to receive them back before they begin to mistreat them in the south, which is an agenda of most southern governors. This is the coalition northern groups. But the Northern Elders Forum reserved the worst for the rest of the country. They divided the country into regions, region by region, and began to accuse them. For the southeast, the Northern Elders Forum said that the governors of the Southeast are yielding their turf and their mandates to secessionist criminals and subversive elements. That the political leaders in the South elected are hobnobbing with secessionists. In order to hurt the North. This is what they said. For the Southwest, they said elected leaders and pampered bullies are closing ranks. Clearly they're talking about Sunday Igbo's alliances with some political leaders in this country elected, and that they are doing this again to marginalize, to malign the North. Essentially, this is what that's what I'm saying. And then they went to the South, and they said the South is squeezed between fear and uncertainty, and its leaders are gambling on what they can benefit from weakening the center and the North if it's right along the rest of the South. I mean, this is a ridiculous report card by the Northern Elders Forum on other sections of this country. And I don't know what to say, really. I'll leave this for our callers, really. So send their messages, because I do not want to have an opinion on what the Northern Elders Forum is saying. But this is Nigeria today. You can see that the lines, they are faulty. They are faulty. There are fractures along the things that should hold us together. If the Northern Elders Forum can issue a statement and profile the remaining 3 zones in the country and give their report card, that there are fault lines, major fault lines.
All right, it's time to read your messages. Send it to 0817-313-6193.
Did you enjoy this video? Hit the subscribe button for more. Leave a comment and like. Thank you.